Nah. Welcome to Sandwich Reviews. I'm the Talking Sentient Sandwich, and I did not have a good time watching this, though I do need to stress that I did not hate it. In fact, if I watched it again, I might appreciate it more, but with this, the director, Brian Taylor, maintains the same baffling camera work that has persisted throughout his career, making me feel like him and the other filmmakers behind this either thought they really had something, or they were just trying to hide the seams and all of the practical effects, which, to be fair, were briefly okay at times. Though what really bothered me, and what I was never able to settle into, was the janky sped up and slowed down shots. Plus, if I'm just gonna bash on this movie, there were some stilted lines as well that should have been attempted maybe a few more times. Not that Jack Kesey or Kesey or anyone else was noticeably bad, and maybe that was exactly what the director was going for, but it certainly never worked for me. But no matter what, going in, I was still excited just from Mike Mignola's involvement. Though that's not saying much, because Mignola has been attached to pretty much every Hellboy adaptation, even the newer video game. And to me, the term high-budget fan film can go either way, like how Alien Romulus or Rogue One feel like the singular vision from a genuine fan of the property. However, Hellboy the Crooked Man was a fan film in the worst ways imaginable. When the movie goes for some massive swings, whether that be a supernatural beast, a dream sequence, or a creepy witch, it just wasn't able to execute a concept like that in a way that works. The worst of which was the overall look and feel that came from the attempted mix of gritty, self-serious monsters and lighthearted fun. I'm no fan of the 2019 Hellboy reboot, and much prefer Del Toro's early 2000s versions, but at least the one played by David Harbour managed to succeed in its mixture of tones, because this latest outing only ended up giving me tonal whiplash. So if you're a massive Hellboy fan and love the Crooked Man storyline, you might enjoy parts of this, but unless you fit that very specific description, I doubt you'll have a good time checking out Hellboy the Crooked Man, so I'd skip out on it. But now, it's time to talk some spoilers, even though I don't have much to say besides listing off the specifics of what I thought was bad. But in that, I need to mention how I think the movie might have been going for some scares at times, and the majority of the time it fell flatter than anything I'd seen lately. I mean, there was a shot here or there that may not have been terror-inducing, but was well put together, but directly after those, the film would cut to a closer angle, giving me a better look at the sometimes adequate, sometimes laughable VFX. The narrative also attempted to give Hellboy some emotional moments, but not once did they hit. I've never even thought about Hellboy having parents, so I was intrigued when they first mentioned his mom, but that story never got past the initial intrigue, with the writers keeping the narrative aimed at giving the audience as boring a movie as they could. And I'm not too familiar with the Hellboy comics, so I'm sure there is a story to tell with Hellboy feeling abandoned by his mother, but this was not it. Not that he was the central character, because a lot of the focus was given to a random side character that I never cared about. I mean, if she was going to be introduced, I feel like she either should have been the protagonist of the movie or just not there at all. But what are your thoughts on Hellboy the Crooked Man? The reception for this hasn't been too great, so were you one of the many people who are smart enough to skip out on it? Leave a comment and let me know. And as always, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe for weekly video essays and reviews, and enjoy a delicious sandwich.